Welcome all back to DKMN Esports League for Season 2. After a short break, a couple of weeks off since the end of Season 1, we're back with Season 2. And we are here in Imola. Hello Nerdy, how's it going? My good friend, I'm doing just fine. Right, let's quickly... Since we're here with Season 2, we've got new drivers, new teams, all the rest of it. So we've got IRT returning, and they were the champions last season. They will be driving the Red Bull this season, as you can see with Mick and Mash. Then we have ASAC, who are returning. They'll be driving Haas. Don't know, who's looking the strongest? Not familiar. I know REL are quicker for race time, QRT are very fast. I would lean towards QRT, but we'll see. Anyway, you're distracting me. Distracting me, right. NLR are here. New team. They'll be driving the Mercedes with new signing NLR No-Jug today. And who's the other one? NLR... Pepine. Then we've got REL in the Aston Martin. REL, very fast team, relentless, all the rest of it, yada yada yada. QRT, they will be racing their academy this season. Let's go watch now what happens. Keep entertained. REL in the Aston Martin, QRT in the McLaren. CPI Academy as well, they are in the Alpine. XE Sports will be in the Alpha Tauri. R-Rise is how we need to say it. They are here, they are in the Ferrari, and the last one is the RDR, and they will be in the Williams. And now we ride on board for the very first hot lap with IRT Mick. Gets turned into turn technically 2 across the curbs, gets the top planted, exit the corner. Picking up a slipstream, but these cars now got to give them dirt air. This is going to be annoying. Oh, the Alfa Romeo is parked in the middle of the road, he needs to get out of the way. And he's done that horrendously. Whoever you are, you should be ashamed of yourself. Neon. Anyway, up the hill. Alpine keeping out of the way well. Flanks it in. Very cautious on the exit, just to get this banker lap in and valid. Up Aqua Minerale. And now on the run to the chicane. Let's get some telemetry going. Here, turning in early, bouncing across the curbs, cutting down track as much as possible and getting on the throttle. Bit of traffic up here building up, trying to find some space to start their laps. Coming into the development corner comes Mick. He misses apex slightly, runs it slightly wide, just on the track on it, and throttle to the line. Hold it right, hold it right, hold it right. Across the line, RDR Colin, the 59, Ferrari. Oh god, wrong Ferrari, what's it called? Alpine. Wrong Alpine. I'm getting good at this. Here we go. P3 for CPI Leighton, 17-0. McLaren next across the line, QRT Miguel. He will come across the line and it'll be 16-2 for Miguel's banker. Then it'll be REL Voucher starting the lap, and then we've got Alfa Romeo of Sven, he's on the right back. No, that's not you now, is it? NCL Cam. Invalid. Red Bull, up Mash, and he's gone P6. No-Jug goes first, oh that's a good lap, and Pepine second. NLR take a 1-2 immediately. 15-3 and a 15-5, very good times and clear at the top. Rarl we'll go with goes 16-3. CPI Yuri splits the NLR boys into P2. Jonas, that's a great lap. There should be something happened. ASAC Lab on an out lap. Ariel Wouter. Gets flung into the penultimate corner. Opens up the final corner for himself, used a little bit of curb. On the exit, throttle down. Hug it right again. Cross line 15-1, he goes top of the timing sheets. IRT aren't going to have best plain sailing this season. ASAC Lab now on the lap, yes. He's in the middle sector. And he is off Apex, but there I think he might have backed out this lap, but I could be wrong. Aquaman or Alley. Get it on the carb, we don't take too much carb on the left. Put the throttle down on that carb, gone. Here he comes, opening up the chicane, very, very cautious. Not to spin the car, don't want to bottom out. Some people can fling it, some people really can't. Coming out the top corner. We clip the little rumble strip curb thing, and then into the final corner, accelerate out the final corner, and across the line it will be a 16-9, good enough for P14. Ariel Jet now, his teammate Wouter P1, setting the standard for Ariel early in the season. Coming into the second chicane now. A little bit off the curb, trying to play it safe on his banker. End of the first sector, the game's saying purple, and we'll take it with a pinch of salt because the game's never usually right. And we now have the other QRT driver with us, so we have a full lobby tonight, folks. Good, good. Here we go, into Aquaman or Alley. He's going to really attack it. I'm not even lolling at. Final sector now, run down to the penultimate corner. Brake just before the 50 metre board, get flung in. Open up the final corner for yourself and throttle out as early as you dare. And stay right on the run to the line. 15-4. It's REL1, NLR2 and REL3. A valid lap might be useful for Cam. IRT Mick now. Into turn 2 and 3, across the curb using lots of the curb. Run down to 5 and 6 now. A little bit of sliding, coming into Tosa now. Brake late, just at the 50 metre board. And the jet has been put on watch. Now, run down Aquaman or Alley for Mick. Turn to Sack P10 with 16-1. Brake. Oh, there's the car backwards. Accelerate out. Into the curb. Into the chicane. Bouncing over the first curb, staying well away from the second one. Many, many different lines we'll see across there tonight. Everyone does it differently. Onto the brakes. No jug signed for NLR last week. And on the run to the line, it's a 15-9 for Mick and it's up to P8. $16-1 for Cam, P11, like beside his teammate. And McLaren, QRT Miguel, not QRT, and not even Lagui. We might need some pronunciation confirmation on that, people. Oh, that's a mistake out of Tosa. Lost the rear end and he's in the wall. Neon now. Against his purple at first sector, and I'm not really going to take much of that. Ow! Run down Aquaman Rally now. Get it flicked in for the first bit, don't lift off. Stamp on the brakes, get it slowed down and power out. Into the chicane. Bounce across the first bit, he lost it a little bit over the curb. Now, flat out all the way down to the penultimate corner. You want to slam on the brakes again, get it flicked in, open up the corner for yourself, give yourself the best run down to the final, down to the line. DRS open, so 15.6 for Neon, P7. Right, Miguel now. Says he's 3.5 times up. There's another different line, attacking both of the curbs slightly. Run down to penultimate corner, brake, 75 meters-ish. Flick it through the final corner, so he's just on the track limits there. Giving it everything, pushing as hard as he dares, 15.6. And now we've got the Williams coming across the line, I've got no idea who it is. And No Jug improves, he's gone back to provisional pole with 15.0. Benchmark set for the REL boys. We have a Ferrari round, one of the Rise drivers. We'll watch REL Jet. It's got a nice easy name to pronounce, so we'll go with that. Right, coming at the chicane at the end of the first sector. Taking a lot of pace out and keeping the minimum speed up. Coming into Tosa, braking just after the 50 metre board, getting it rotated, patient on the throttle, patient, and then throttle outward straight. Run up the hill. And it's a quick flick of the steering wheel to get it into the left. Brake a little bit, keep it within the track limits, the line comes up very, very quickly. Run down Aquaman Rally now, flicked in again, on at the brakes, get it rotated up the hill, and throttle out. On the run at the chicane now, pull it left, get yourself prepared. Two big curbs, how's it going to attack it? Attacks the first one and misses the second one. Use all the road available to you on the exit. Run down the penultimate corner now, looking to brake, 70-ish meters he was, I would say. And the final corner, missed the apex massively. And he's pulling into the pits. Job on the line. REL Wouter now. He looks substantially off the pace as well. Anyone else on a lap? One of the CPI boys maybe. Nope. Yuri maybe? This looks like a lap. And penultimate corner. I don't think it is a lap. That doesn't look very lappy to me, plus invalid. Where is this? Right, he should come out pit, so we'll watch him. NZL cam. Going to... So as it stands before the final run, No Jug on pole with provisional pole with REL Wouter, REL Jet, CPI Yuri, NLR Pepine, RDR Colin, ASC Luno, QRT Lagui, Mad Jones, and Neon will round out the top 10. But final lap still to go. Anything could happen. Anyone could set any sort of lap time. NZL Cam is going to be the first one to finish his final flying lap in session, and so we're right on board with him as he runs down to the first braking zone. Gotta pull it all the way right, stamp on the brakes, get it flicked across. Oh, he's using a lot of carbon, he's all over this place. Pressure's on. Is he feeling the pressure? The lap has been pretty scruffy so far. It's a very poor first sector. He's 2.5 tenths down on his own time. Out to Tosa, up to the left-hander. Very cautious on the throttle from the exit. Flicking it into Aqua Minerale. And more carbon, it's invalid. Scruffy lap. When it matters the most. That's not a lap. ASAC lab. He started a lap. Into the first braking zone. Lovely first chicane. Not using any of the sausage car, but keeping the car planted on the track. He's going to flick it into the chicane and then run it to the end of the first sector for stamping on the brakes for Tosa. Very, very late. Using the camber of the corner. Power down, throttle out. And then get it flicked in, keep it in the track limits. He's missed the apex again. Coming out now, coming a rally. Getting it flicked up the hill. Then bring it left before flicking it across the chicane. Very cautious approach. Very cautious on the exit as well. Run down to not in the corner. Brake into 75 metres-ish. Getting it slowed down. Open up final corner and power down to the line. And where will this lap put him if he improves? Which he does, he goes P13. Right, now I have to try and keep up with everything else that's happening. No jug, since he's on pole watch. Not started his lap yet. I think there's a Williams coming round. Mike. Across the line, that's going to be a 16.9. Still not good enough to improve off the bottom of the leaderboard. Right, here we go. NLR No Jug. This is No Jug's debut. Just saying earlier that he's only signed within the last week. And he is up in the first sector. Here he comes into the hard middle sector. Getting it flicked round and right on the limit. Coming into Aqua Minerale. Getting it slowed down beautifully. Using all the carb he can. QRT like is out. Oh, yeah, I think I might be in a bit of lag. I don't think that was actually out of shape. ASC Luno goes up to P3. Run at the penultimate corners. No jug late on the brakes. Sten P4. Vodax P5. And no jug. It's a 14.8. What a lap. Right, REL now. Can they upset the party? Pepine still on a lap as well. He's about to come across the line. That's P3. Voucher spun out the final corner. So that's not going to be an improvement for him. And then REL Jet, P3. With 2-3. CPI Uri, he's still on a lap. I don't think he's improving though. No, he's not. And Neon, last one across the line. The P13 still. Well then, that was entertaining. Just about lost my voice already and I'm not even at the race. So, on his NLR debut, NLR No Jug on pole position, followed by REL Vouter, REL Jet, NLR Pepine, so tough competition at the top, NLR, REL, two very good teams, two teams that I would probably go as far to say they know what they're doing, so we'll see what they do. Very close in the midfield though, ASC Luno only 0.003 of a second off Pepine. Then we've got our very own Sten, and then the game decided that I'm not allowed to read it anymore. Rise Vorax is P7. Right. Where did I get to? Rise Vorax P7, Yuri P8, Colin P9, and QRT Miguel rounds out the top 10. Then it's his teammate Legui P11, Mad Jones P12, Neon P13, CPI Layton P14, ASAC Lab P15, MASH for IRT is down in P16, Rarl P17, IRT Mick P18, NZL Cam P19, and RDR Mike rounds out the grid. Biggest surprise for me, IRT 16th and 18th returning champions. They have been... They've got the work cut out for them if they're going to perform. Race time. Well, we see, presumably we're going to see split strategy. So, I expect to see a split strategy. I think, having raced No Jug, I think he will go hards. No Jug will go hards. REL, I've only raced them a couple of times, so maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I think No Jug will start in the hards. But then again, I've been wrong before and I'll probably be wrong again. Hello, Rishi. Summer break, let's go. First man. Right, here we go. If you look at that, hard tyres on the Mercedes of NLR No Jug. I hate to say I called it, but... Oh, that is disgusting. Right, there we go. We have 5 drivers on medium tyre in Sten, Vorax, Yuri, Mash Jr. and Ivor. Everyone else hard tyres. Correct. No Jug, quality driver, came on leaps and bounds over the past, even the past year on this game cycle. Used to take the mick out the man because he could never beat me. Now, well, we won't talk about what happens now when we race. But he's here, he's now with NLR, and he is winning. Well, I say winning, he's on pole and leading a formation lap where they're not allowed to. Jet is on the grass. Hope you saw that. Farrell, he was... And he's off the road again. He does real... What are they doing? Do these... What did they teach at Relentless? Like... Car at the back is substantially further back. Maybe had a little incident. Quick formation lap though. Right, let's see how No Jug lines up. I can imagine with Imola and Pole being on a curve, he's probably going to try and line up very angular across the REL drivers, as we can see him doing now. To be fair, the front 4 are all very angled. Game. I'm going to need a better camera angle than this. And as we see the cars line up at the back of the grid, and if I'm not going to get a better camera angle, we'll go on board with, I don't know, NLR Pepine. That might show us the top 4 well. Camera angle game, come on. Right, here we go, 5 red lights. There's lights out and away we go. And it's looking, come on game. It's looking like the REL boys have had a pretty poor start. Pepine's going for the both, he's already got one of them, he's alongside Wouter going into turn 2. And they're side by side on the exit. And he's through, and it's an NLR 1-2 after the first corner. That is an absolutely dream start from them. And I can imagine, REL couldn't have imagined much worse, but Wouter's coming back round the outside of Tulsa. Can he get the drive? Contact and Wouter's round. Nope, that's not Wouter, never mind, that's Jet. And Wouter's still side by side with Pepine. All the way round. Clean driving, folks. Good to see. And Wouter's going to hang on, but NLR No Jug has broke the DRS up front. So, let's just get a look at while I was focused on that, I'm sure plenty's happened. Staying up 2, Vorax up 2, like we up 5, that's an incredible start. Colin up 2, Luno down 3, that's not great for ASE. Neon up 4, Miguel stays put. But Wouter bringing that gap down again, got it back under the 1 second gap that he needs it to be under. Hello NLR Wizzy. Very good start for NLR. Up to 1 and 3. And REL have binned it already. Well, one of them has. Wouter now. Can he keep up with No Jug? He has to push for it. QRT Miguel now on the outside of Tulsa, round the outside of Neon. Neon just with a slightly better traction. Luno very close to the back of Colin as well. And Rarl has had to pit, presumably for a new front wing after receiving damage from contact with another car. This gap just staying down enough. No Jug had a bit of a messy chicane, so Wouter's gained a little bit, so... How much ERS is he burning though? Lots compared to No Jug. And we have a move somewhere. QRT Miguel again. I think there's a bit of pushing there, but he's through. He has lost the DRS to the car in front though, and I can only imagine Neon's just going to come back at him. He's burning all his ERS though. Trying to stay in front, he's already down to 30%. Here comes Neon. He can stop better of it. Neon with a poor rejoin to the line, cost himself some time there. And we have CPI Yuri now, all over the back of Neon. Can he make a move in the middle sector? Highly unlikely. Very difficult to do other than general in the first lap, as we saw with REL Wouter. He's going to hang close though. And Miguel needs to try and bridge this DRS gap. Try and bring himself. There he is, he's done it. And the front two, very close to each other. And there's a lot of ERS being burned. No Jug conserving his ERS. Lots. Here he goes now, he's burning. Oh no, he's not. ASAC Lab with a mistake, I believe, down the back. Maybe a mistake. Here comes REL Wouter. DRS open. Can he get close? No, he's going to have to be a lot closer or burn a lot more ERS. And Yuri is now past Neon. Yes, he is, down the inside of the first real corner. Good move there, brings himself up into the points now. Can move on with his... And REL Jet now going side by side with ASAC Lab on his recovery drive after having that spin on the first lap. He's off the road a little bit there. He's also got no ERS left. Up the inside of Tosa. Who's going to come out ahead here? A little bit of contact. He's burning literally everything he has. But he's ahead up to P14. And carry on. No Jug's out! No Jug's pinned it! He's in the wall. We've got a safety car. He's dropped it on the exit of DKMN Rally. I talked about this in qualifying, taking too much curbs and trying to plant the throttle. And from P1, No Jug has dropped it. And suddenly, NLR in disbelief and heartbreak. It was only 4 laps, but it was good 4 laps. And now REL take the lead. Have a safety car, which Neon has taken the opportunity to pit, and REL Jet has as well. And did Neon start in the mediums? Oh, I can't remember. No, he didn't. Neon's gone softs. That's an interesting call. Hards for Ivor. He could try and go to the end maybe, because he already used the medium. And just some medium tyres at the back. But lap 4 and we've got a twist. We know Wouter's quick. He's pressurised No Jug into mistake. Can Pepine pressurise Wouter into a similar mistake? Can he overtake him? Can he hang on to him? Good chance for all these drivers though that were struggling with ERS to just build up some ERS, start from scratch, and maybe go back at it with a bit more conservativeness, if that's a word. You'll get used to it. I like to make up words on commentary. I prefer my English, not actual English. So, another lap of the safety car. Probably just one more it'll take for the Rise driver to catch up. And what can we talk about while we're waiting? 2 minutes to kill. Oh, Yuri's in the pits. That's an interesting zone. There's so much to talk about. If he made that decision a lap ago, I might have backed it. Right, I have returned. Right, so CPI Yuri, interesting call. I do 100% stand by the fact that you can take these tyres to the end. If there is another safety car, then, well, maybe go a little bit in the mud, but worth taking the risk. If there's no safety cars at the end of the race, he could put himself in a good position. He was only 9 or 10, so back end of the points. Go big or go home. If you're not in it from the start, when are you ever going to be in it? Well, currently the only person not in it is No Jug, but that's a conversation for another time. Safety car in this lap. REL Wouter will lead us away. He's going to back everyone up through this third sector on the run down to the penultimate corner. Going to drive very, very slowly to give himself all the flexibility he would like. Not being caught, being able to catch the safety car, he's just going to go when he pleases and proper send it. Will he go on the end to the final corner? Will he leave it later? And there we go, powers down, and he's off. And he has caught NLR Pepine a little bit. It's a decent restart. Anyone looking for moves? Yes. QRT Miguel has caught Luno Nappin. Is he going to send it? You've got to be careful of the cars in front. sensible driving. Anyone else further down? NGL Cam on the fresh mediums, round the outside, that's a good move. And Sten spun. Well, there's another twist. He was P3, P4, and he spun. So there's another one gone. Recovery drag for him. And Neon on the softs is now making moves in the midfield. God, I'm missing everything. Yuri on the inside of Ivor. Neon on these softs, really looking to move. Look at the exit speed he's got. So much grip over these hard runners. That's clumsy from Nick. He's going to go down the inside of both of them, and he's locked up and he's punted him straight across, and now he's round. Well, that was a disaster, wasn't it? There's a bit of front wing as well. Is it Neon? No, it's not Neon. Somebody else lost front wing. I think it was IRT Mash. No, it wasn't. Somebody's lost a bit of front wing because it was lying in the middle of the track. But back up the front. Kind of all keeping in touch with each other. They're close-ish. I think it was NZL Cam's wing. He's come into the pits. That's unfortunate. Neon just got a little bit too ahead of himself. But it has created a large gap in the pack between P9 and P10, where ASAC Lab heads this train. And Pepine, and he's drifting. Well, turns out drifting Tosa is not the fastest way. NLR Pepine tried it and he's lost 2 places. Back of him. Yes, I've disconnected. Lovely. God, I love this game. Right, sorry folks, bear with me a second.